Good Tuesday morning. It's brutally cold outside, but at least, I will say this, at least it is not as rough as the weather we had on Monday. It was kind of a nasty day. Those winds were particularly brutal, blowing in that snow and blowing that around, blowing that Arctic air. It was just a nasty day today. Cold. Here's time lapse from this morning. The Christmas tree there in the foreground, kind of fun to watch. And there's a beautiful sunrise going on, just a few thin clouds overhead. Those will thicken for a time this morning as we look outside with our Quality Group camera from Assisi Heights, looking toward the heart of Rochester. Some sunshine right now, and even a thin layer of clouds. They have some steam fog over Lake Pepin right now. Kind of cool to see that. That's product of that cold air blowing over that relatively warm surface of the lake, of the Mississippi River, above freezing. At least the water temperature still are right around the freezing mark, but the air itself is much colder. You see this a lot in the middle of winter, and until the lake actually freezes over, then that's no longer an issue. But some steam fog there, kind of fun to watch as we look toward Lake City on this very cold Tuesday morning. Good morning, and Rochester, there's the sun here as well. Just a few clouds gathering in, coming in from the northwest. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Today we're talking about temperatures on the way to single digits, above zero still for the time being. Just before 9 o'clock this morning, we are still below zero. The coldest morning of the season so far. We've been as cold as 6 below here in Rochester, and it looks like we're going to see numbers like that again tonight. But that will be the last of the really cold stuff out of this little cold snap for quite some time. The rest of the week looks a little better, and next week we don't see a lot of negative temperatures, at least not as many possibilities of weather quite so cold, but at least for now, a tranquil scene. It's not snowing, and the wind is not blowing garbage cans over and drifting snow. So we'd be grateful for at least some improvement in that regard. But still, you're going to want to bundle up because it is one of those really cold ones. Here's a look outside at some of that blue sky. 4 below right now, Rochester. Mesa City's been above zero pretty much all night now into the morning. 5 above. It's 0 now in Winona, 0 in Dodge Center, 1 in Owatonna, 9 below in Plainview. A lot of sunshine right now. It feels like 16 below. The wind's only 6 miles per hour, a lot lighter than the 40 and 42 mile per hour gusts we had yesterday in Rochester. Wind chill still well below zero, though. 6 below in Mesa City. Rochester 16 below. At best, I think our wind chill levels are going to be around 5 to 10 below through today. A few flurries possible through about 10 o'clock this morning. And then we have increasing sun through the afternoon. Still get a bit chilly breeze around 13, 14, 15 miles per hour. That'll keep the wind chill a little below zero. Highs around 3 above today. That is 25 degrees colder than the average high this time of the year. Very much on the chilly side. A few clouds coming in from the northwest. Those may contain a few flurries for a time. Otherwise, there's increasing sun beyond that as high pressure comes in from Canada. It's going to reinforce this really cold, dry air mass and keep things rather chilly and frigid through the midweek. But then we see snow chances, some changes in the pattern. Active weather and very wintry environment, but active weather with more storm systems by Thursday and Friday. That actually pulls in some warmer air for us and not as cold for the weekend. A little drier for Saturday and Sunday as well. But right now, look how much colder it is in Fargo. 15 below there, 13 below in Minot. So it could be worse, right? 4 below here in Rochester. 15 above in Des Moines, 21 in Indianapolis. Here's high pressure gliding southward. A lot of sunshine today. Temperatures in the single digits. Here's a little disturbance. Watch this as it moves into northwestern parts of Iowa and north central Iowa. That may graze part of our area around Clear Lake, around Kanawha, also Mason City. Maybe a little bit of very light snow, 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch or less in some of those spots just after midnight tonight. But tomorrow, first thing in the morning, the sky is clear. Another dose of high pressure makes for a quiet Wednesday. Lighter winds and very cold sunshine. Temperatures in the single digits, but notice the clouds beginning to thicken tomorrow evening. Temperatures actually climb. We'll be around 4 or 5 above tomorrow in the afternoon. By evening, back to the teens. By first thing Thursday morning, in the 20s. We have snow with that system. It looks like an inch or two of accumulation possible on Tuesday. Here's what we're facing tonight. Again, we were talking about after midnight. The chance of snow, especially north central and northwest Iowa. There it is, Clarion, Algona, Spencer, 1/2 inch or less. Maybe a little bit, a dusting, a trace amount in Mason City. Today, though, brisk winds, some sunshine, just a few morning flurries. 5, the expected high in Albert Lee. 3 in Rochester, 10 in Charles City. That cold sunshine lasting through most of the day. We dip down to 8 below tonight, partly cloudy skies. Again, the southwest corner of the area may see a little snow, but very minor accumulation at most. Southwest winds around around 10 miles per hour. And then cold sunshine tomorrow, light winds 5, the expected high. Maybe baby steps in the right direction, maybe not as much wind, a couple degrees warmer, even more sun. But tomorrow night, the changes in that pattern will have temperatures climbing all night. 25 on Thursday, kind of a brisk breeze. Snow about an inch or 2 out of that system in the morning and early afternoon. By Friday evening, a chance for some snow again. We may even see a little rain mixing in. That may cut into those snowfall totals, but at this point, 2-3 inches, certainly not out of the realm of possibility Friday night into maybe the first few hours of Saturday morning. Afternoon looks blustery and drier, 22 on Saturday, cold sunshine Monday and into next week, so the first portion of next week. So still very December-like weather. But the negative numbers today and tomorrow, after that, not as many negative temperatures in the 7-day or even the 10-day forecast. It doesn't look like next week will be quite as cold either. But in the meantime, stay warm today, but enjoy some of that quiet sunshine and have a great Tuesday.